Hello children, I hope you had fun making your own mermaid in the bottle and you have a light in it. How exciting! Today we're going to read a book about the power of kindness, caring and generosity. How do you think a jelly donut can make a difference? Let's read this book together. The Jelly Donut Difference, Sharing Kindness with the World by Maria Dismondy, art by P.S. Brooks. The sun was barely up on a chilly winter morning when Dexter ran down the stairs following a mouth-watering smell of his mom's famous bacon and cheese bread pudding. Yummy! Not so fast, Dexter's twin sister Leia yelled. Leia yanked his shirt, getting ahead of him in time to nab the first plate of Saturday's breakfast. Wow, that's some big words in that sentence. Nab means to grab. Leia wanted to be the first one to eat the cheese bread pudding. 3 weeks in a row, Dex, Leia grinned as she took the first bite of bacon, cheesy deliciousness. Why is it such a big deal to have the first bite of the pudding? Dex demanded. Looks like Leia likes to make everything into a competition at home. That's the fun bit of having siblings. Don't you agree, children? Mama and Papa were busy cooking for family and friends who would be coming to dinner that night. Leia, it's my turn to mix the stuffing as he pulled the spoon right off her hand. It was then Papa realized they have ran out of eggs. Well, since you were the first to eat breakfast, Leia, you should go get eggs from Miss Mary's, Dex told her. Instead, Papa sent both kids to go get eggs from the neighbor. Knock, knock. Miss Mary's answered the door and invited the twins inside right away. Dexter noticed a difference between their house and hers. It seemed too quiet. There were no good smells or messy countertop, just a bowl of cereal on the kitchen table. Dex wondered, where is Miss Merwin's family? They seem never to come around. That's a very good observation, Dex. Here, we're discussing social awareness, empathy. He even thought to himself how Miss Merwin is feeling. Dex is curious, and when you're curious, you ask questions. Let's see what happens next. On the way home with the eggs, Dex turned to Leia. Miss Mary's house seems to be so lonely. Our house is always full of people. So let's ask Mama and Papa to invite her over for dinner tonight. Dex suggested a good idea, and Leia agreed. Miss Mary sat between Dex and Leia in the large dining table among all guests. She told stories of living in Poland with her children many years ago. She shared a Polish tradition of making jelly donuts filled with sweet and savory fillings called the pąki. Dexter's eye lit up. Even my eyes is lit up hearing the word donut. Miss Mary's told them traditionally we made the pąki during the winter months to use up the lard, sugar, eggs and fruits in the house before fasting for a holiday. This is Miss Mary's when she was younger and her children. They are all making pąki. At the meal's end, Miss Mary's thanked them all. What a special treat to be here tonight. I love remembering when my children were young and the traditions we shared. Miss Mary said as she brushed away her tear. Now they are gone, grown and gone. Why I haven't made those donuts in years? The next morning, the twins played in the snow. When they came in to warm up, Leia grabbed the last packet of hot cocoa mix right out of Dex's hand. Dex was about to yank back the mix when Papa interrupted. I have a recipe here for pąki, those jelly donuts that Miss Mary's mentioned. Do you want to make them with me? What do you think will happen next? Yes, it's baking time. Oh, I love baking with my daughter. It's messy and fun. Soon the kitchen was filled with blueberry filling, melted butter, whipped cream, and other sticky ingredients. Leia, it's your turn to stir, Dex said, trying not to lick the sugar off his fingers as he handed his sister the spatula. When they were done, the kids dropped off a bag on Miss Mary's porch. She will love them. And I know, Dex said, and Leia trucked back through the snow. Wait, was that another big word, trucked? It's a word you use when you walk through harsh conditions, like when Leia and Dex were walking in the snow. They have to put big steps and fight the wind to move forward. At dinner that night, the twins devoured the jelly donuts for dessert. Yummy. The following weekend, Dexter looked out of the window. Leia was building a snowman. He ran out to join her. Leia stepped in front of the snowman and said, "Stop, Dex! Don't knock it down." No. I wasn't going to," Dex replied. "I have an idea. Let's go and build a snow family in Miss Mary's yard, and she will love them." A few days later, on Monday, the twins found a letter from Mrs. Mary's. Dex picked it up and read it out loud. "Dear Dexter and Leia, the ponky you made for me was wonderful, and what was even better than the lovely dinner you invited me and the snow family you built for me. Your acts of kindness are really appreciated. You found a great way to spend your time, and he made me feel extra special. Who would have thought that the jelly donuts could have made such a difference? Warm wishes, Mrs. Mary's." What emotion is Mrs. Mary's feeling? Yes, she's feeling happy, grateful, and love. How do you know? Mrs. Mary's has a smile on her face, and she expressed it by writing a letter to Dexter and Leia to thank them. Before Leia could grab the letter from him, Dex handed it to her. "I'm thankful we have each other," he said. "It felt so good to work together." Leia grinned and she said, "I'm thankful that we learned how to make jelly donuts." The twins giggled until their bellies hurt, thinking about the new treats and traditions they hope to continue. Kindness in your family comes first. Try to model kindness to your siblings. Think of ways you can be kind to them. Little acts of kindness become powerful, and when frequent acts of kindness, they change behavior and they create kindness as a long-lasting habit. Here are some ideas and ways you can make a difference. Write a card to somebody. Help around the house by doing chores. Hold the door for a stranger. Pick up trash outside. Give a compliment. Pick up something that someone drops. Help teacher or your friends at school. Play with someone new in school. Smile at someone. Say thank you to someone for something they did. Make your siblings' bed. Make something like a craft or a card for somebody. Draw, write, or tell us your story about how you made a difference in somebody's life. Tag us at We Are Brainbow. Till we see you again in our next story time. Signing off, Perry and Dini.